It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. It might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
Hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like it needs some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. Saw the rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looks like a design running for the Hornets. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end. Send this away.
Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
And the Browns, first down.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5, make it 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He's got Smith in Jigba for the catch. And he'll go down here at the 16. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Toss play here, Judkins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
76, 60.
They're headed up the middle. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Browns break the tie here in the 1st. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. This is our last play of the quarter. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Running right side by Royals. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Kansas
On
City.
play action, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Likely's got it right side. And he's brought down at the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Kansas City.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Judkins headed right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another game to jump kicks. Nice cut back to the right side. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. But we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
670.
I'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
So you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He's got a lead. Oh, that's the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down throw, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's Worthy running a slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Another throw for Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
On the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
19 Lions. Kevin Cyrus.
They'll throw to start the drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ready.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Now looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Hey, we gotta push it up. Back up.
3rd and long for him here. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. And the Chiefs look like they have it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Makes the grab inbounds left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. The Chiefs ring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And he'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's just caught downfield by Rice. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. As Andre Cisco will hold him down there.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Motioning the tight end left. To the air, Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And that brings up third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Man in motion here. On first down, they'll run. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They'll throw, third and long. Looking slant route, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now come up on 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Looking to throw Mahomes. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. White will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. On now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Lofts it deep right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. He's loaded another one up. He sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Seven Pirates.
To the air on third and long. He finds Njoku complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Get it.
Another one for the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Likely's got it right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. There's a toss to White. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
You want a little rhyme time, Kate? You want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long 4th down. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late, and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with a win.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70 range.
Airing it out to start this drive. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. He's down along the 25-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Pass play now. It's on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
To number 85, David Njoku. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking this one off to Judkins. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Looks like a designed run here for Mahomes. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.